Hey, check this out. Remember in the past video I told you about different plant materials when you're making your selections at the big box stores and the garden centers, about being careful about what type of plant material you pick up? Take for instance these plants here. If you notice, a lot of the seed heads or a lot of the flowers have already bloomed out and they've turned to seed heads. So we have the situation where you have a bunch of spent seed heads going on, but you have some new growth coming up too. And so in a situation like this, you would take and cut all this stuff off so you can get all your new growth that's going to be stimulated in here. But a lot of times at these home centers, they overwater, especially plant material that is supposed to be drought tolerant and water conserving. Take for instance these plants right here. They've got so much water on them that they're actually starting to get root rot and deteriorate. And like these echinaceas, they've been overwatered. Mostly here at the garden center, where they water all the plant material pretty much the same. So you have a situation where you're going to have overwatering, you're going to have disease, and these plants here, they're not looking that great. So pretty soon they're going to be ready to be thrown away because it's just too much water on the plants. So whenever you come into the nursery like this, take advantage of the opportunities to get plant material, but you got to be careful on what type of plant material you're picking out because of the possibilities of bringing home disease because of overwatering here at the garden center. And see stuff like this, you have a lot of blooms, but you notice that they're really brown on the tips, and it's because of water. It's just so much water in these plants that they're deteriorating. They don't need a lot of water. You have a lot of new plants that are coming out, new blooms that are blooming out, but as these people come through, and it's been pretty hot here in Southern California, they've been watering thinking that, oh, these plants need a lot of water, but actually they're overwatering. You notice that these lantana, they're getting like a spot on them. They don't like a lot of water either. You got a ladybug that's working, so that's cool, doing her thing or his thing. But yeah, a lot of these plants, they just got too much water in these containers because when they come through, they just water and saturate everything down. It's been pretty hot. Yeah, I take that in consideration. But a lot of these plants that they're deeming as drought tolerant and water conserving, they're being overwatered. Some of the other plants that are more shade lovers, they can be able to take the water, like these ferns and these plants back here. These more tropical or shade loving plants, they'll take a little bit more water than a lot of your other drought tolerant and water conserving plant materials. You have a lot of salvias and stuff like that that are not looking that great, that they're going to be basically thrown away because it's overwatered. You have plant material here that's basically overwatered, so there's drowning in their dirt and root system here. So it's pretty sad because there's going to be a lot of the stock that has to be thrown away because it's just going to be root rot. Nobody wants to buy it. They'll probably put them on sale because they won't throw everything away, but a lot of these deals with these home centers, whatever is bad stock, when the nursery comes in to restock, they take this back as a loss. So I guess you call it a loss leader or whatever you want to call it there. But it's really sad because all this plant material that they've taken a lot of time to grow and to get it to this state, it goes kaput because of the aftercare when they bring it into the home center for sale, because of lack of knowledge about how much water to water these plant materials, and just taking a mindset of water for everybody and that's it, because my job is done. They need to have water, it's all done, so that's it. But in some situations it's not the best situation for plant material, so keep that in mind. Be careful when you're buying these plants from these different home centers. It's usually probably best to get the plant material when they bring it in fresh the day. I don't know what day it is, but you can ask the workers here what day they actually replenish all the plant material. Normally it's probably like about Friday or Thursday. Today is Thursday. It looks like they have quite a bit of stock here, but it may be on Friday, just before the weekends. But they replenish the stock. So just kind of time it out so when they do bring in fresh stuff, you'll be able to get the freshest stuff that's happening and not get a bunch of plant material that is basically gone bad because of overwatering by the staff here at the home center. And there you go. Keep this stuff in mind. Be careful out there. Thanks for watching.